My name is Heather Yerg Eberly. There is not a time that I cannot remember being in the martial arts or being a part of a physical sport, because my father owned the karate studio and we lived below the karate studio. It was just a multi-faceted aspect of my life. I'm very fortunate to have been indoctrinated to athleticism at a very young age. The sport itself has the physical attributes that go along with it, but not only that, the mental aspects that go along with it and the community that is surrounding the sport. I'd have to research, but I'm pretty sure that there were no consecutive year female boxing Golden Gloves winners until I was in the sport for Pennsylvania or tri-state area, because I won when I was 18, 19, and 20 for state Golden Gloves. So I think I'm pretty sure those are the right numbers. So I think that I'd have to check, but I think that's probably true as well. The sport was very young when I started. There was legislation going through to make it legal for women to have competitive boxing matches in amateur events, and you could get your passbook certification to do that, but they weren't still allowing some of the women to box because there was still some question as to whether it was legal yet or not, and that was when I was 13. It was still kind of iffy, so I would guess I'd be the first there too, because it was several years after. I was the first female in Pennsylvania to receive the Sarge Johnson Scholarship, which I used to go to Lock Haven. I was 19 for that. With competitive hand-to-hand combat, if you will, where do you go from there? Oh, belly dancing. Go hyper-masculine for half your life, go hyper-feminine for the other half of your life, I guess, and then maybe find a middle ground somewhere along the way. So it is an odd transition from kickboxing to belly dancing. At least it seems like that on the surface, but actually for me, the ability to use my body in the way that I want to and train it to do the movements that I want to is the exact same, whether I'm kicking a bag or a person, or whether I am trying to get my hip to lift without anything else moving. Training and challenging myself to have my body function in a very specific way is I guess what blurred the line between two such dynamically different things. The reason I like dance, and especially doing restaurant work or solo performances, is because I can dance however I want and however I feel in that moment. It's never the same twice. And because I've had such a hyper-masculine sport for so long, I'm not a makeup person, but it did get me into sparkles and bling, and I can sort of pretend to be a more feminine persona of myself just for those hours, and then take it off and be me again. I think I'm strong because I'm capable of tackling challenges head on, and I'm able to make the goals that I want for my own life and the goals that will help others achieve their goals as well, and formulate a plan on how to get there. Want to live the life that you want to live as long as you can live it, and staying healthy is the only way to do that. You can be a vibrant 100-year-old, and that's the goal.